Hello everyone, I'm Strophy with you. I have some pretty good news regarding our favorite Roblox place, Inc. game. In this video, I want to show you everything related to the new upcoming game that will be added very soon. And you probably already guessed that I'm talking about the Pentathlon. In today's video, I'll show you a video and spoilers from the official Discord of the Inc. game developers. Let's go. First, we'll start with the very first spoiler regarding the Pentathlon. We see a spoiler here that this is like a cutscene where the pentathlon and the cutscene itself begin. The second spoiler shows what the pentathlon will look like, as the lead developer stated that there will be endless these. Because of this, the pentathlon will be included automatically in the rink. This spoiler shows the development of this game itself, what is not so atmospheric there now, and that the games have already started and players are getting ready to go. Now I will show you another snapping, which also, with this shot, by the way, in fact, perhaps everyone has already heard about this snack pic, but did not pay attention, so I will try to show you the hidden details well. Here we see the triangular guards leading the players into a new game called Pentathlon, and the frontman will be watching this house. In fact, there is literally nothing to analyze here except these two scenes with the frontman and, of course, with the guards, since the snack pic goes very quickly. But believe me, the further you watch this video, the more you will notice hidden details. I also want to add that the Pentathlon event has already been released. I said this additionally, since everyone already knows this. But with this news, some rather interesting factors will emerge that I managed to notice. Now I'll show you another snack pink. But there's something important. The developer announced that you can create your own games in Pentathlon. An example of this game will be in my Telegram channel, if anyone is interested. You can subscribe, and I won't drag you out, and watch this video for yourself. For those who don't understand, I'll explain. This game will be called Stasker. If you think about it carefully and logically, you can understand that in this game, you will have to place stones on top of each other. But for me, on Sneak Peek, for some reason, it looks very difficult. But thank God 99% of the time it will work. It's a custom game. But I noticed a very suspicious detail here. I'll show you now. I sent you this picture. Well, you'll ask what's so special about it. But if you look closely, I'll send it to you now, and the development date will be November 8th. Here I noticed some inconsistencies, which is usually the case. Specifically the initial games like Takji and so on. But perhaps I have a theory that the Pentathlon is no longer, they've already done it. All they have to do is decorate the winter lobbies that were also posted on Discord. But unfortunately, this video belongs entirely to the Pentathlon. I'll show this spoiler in the next video. In fact, what's on there on November 8th? Then here it is. Here's proof that they probably didn't believe me. In the corner, the developers may have deliberately left out the number, giving a hint that they managed to do everything important in a week. Plus, it would be expected that they would develop the Pentathlon, simultaneously developing the Halloween update, since we waited a month for them to add only Halloween candy and decorations? With emotions? No, they are also a pentathlon. I hope you've already understood my hints, and regarding this theory, if anything for the Russian community, perhaps you've already realized that I'm talking about all the spoilers for the pentathlon, and about this theory. Well, so as not to waste time, I'm moving on to the next sneak peek. Now I'll show you the sneak peek. We looked at this sneak pic. Let's take a closer look at it. It's immediately obvious that this sneak pic is made for a win in the Congo game. and in the frame itself we see the in-game developers themselves. What amazes me is that the loud sounds at all the snack peaks, which means the character's emotionality, is where victory actually lies. The developers made it quite logical, but it also helps if you're sleepy. Now let's move on to the final part of the video. When will the update be released? Everything listed above leads to the update being released on November 29th. Why is that, you ask? Don't forget that the developers they were silent when there were no updates at all. But towards the end, just in time for the Columna update, they brought in so much. Also, don't forget that the developers are most likely currently busy fixing bugs, because firstly, Inca always releases updates either at the beginning of the month or at the end of the month. Somewhere at the end of the month, for example, on the first day of winter, then this is a pretty good holiday. I also forgot to mention that they are currently decorating the winter lobby, but most likely the winter update will be separate since there's a whole month until the new year. And the lobby decorations will also be different, because in the spoiler that I'll show you in the next video, it looks much better than the Halloween one. Lobby, well, thirdly, also somewhere in the global updates, for example, the same Pentathlon. You can't add anything extra, for example, like a winter lobby. Well, so I want to say goodbye to you. Add likes, subscribe to bye everyone.